Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to convert text to speech using Azure Speech Service with an example. So first we have some steps to integrate the speech service. First we have to get the Azure subscription and the API key. Once done we have to add the Speech SDK dependency. And finally we have to set up permissions. Then we are ready to start with our application. Now, to get the Azure subscription and API key, first we have to create an Azure account and then we have to create a speech service. Once the speech service is created, you will get an API key and endpoint as shown in the image. You have to save that API key and endpoint somewhere for later use in your application. I will attach a link to a video where you can get the complete steps and details on how to create your Azure account and get the subscription ID and API key. You can check that. First, create an Android application. Once it is created, now we are going to add the Speech SDK. To do that, go to Files and then select Project Structure. A window will open. In that, select the dependencies. Now, under Modules, you will find App. Select that and then click on the plus icon to include the library dependency. Now, include the following line, which is attached in the description, and then click Search. Now, you will find the same ID. Select that in the group ID and click OK. Once it is done, now in the build.gradle file, within the gradles, you can find the build.gradle file. Just select that and add the following dependency. Click on Sync Now. Once done, in the manifest.xml file, include permissions for internet and audio recording. Now, once everything is completed, now we are good to work with the application. Inside the resource folder, you will have the layout inside which you will find activity underscore main.xml file. So here I'm going to use the linear layout which is easier to use, and inside which I'm going to use the edit text and the button. So in the edit text, I have to first include the width and height properties. So here I'm going to give match parent and wrap content. Once done, now I'm going to include the button. So here again we have to set width and height properties, and then here I'm going to set both the values as wrap content. And I'm going to give the ID value as edit text. And then I'm going to set the ID as speak button. Now we have to display some text in the button, so I'm going to give it as speak. So here we are not seeing an error. It is advising us to use in the strings.xml file, which is inside the values folder. Once our design is complete, we have to get the entered text as well as handle the button click. For that, inside the main activity.java file, we have to create declare members for the edit text as well as speak button. Once done, I'm going to find the view in the layout using the ID and assign that to the edit text variable. Similarly, I'm going to do the same for button as well. Once done, now we have to handle the button click. For that, we have the set on click listener method, which includes an override method, which is the on click. So, whatever we are going to do to handle the text to speech conversion, we are going to include here. So, for that, I'm going to create a separate class and include a method. So, first, let us create a text to speech conversion class. Now, inside the same package in which we have the main activity, I'm going to include a class, namely the text to speech conversion class. and inside which I'm going to declare two private static final fields such as the subscription key and region. Here, within the string, you have to replace your subscription key and region, which you have already got while creating the Azure Speech Service. Now, coming to the method definition. Here, we have the public conversion method. Inside the conversion method, we have two parameters, the context as well as the string. So the string is nothing but the text which we entered in the edit text. So we are going to pass inside the onClick method. And the context is just necessary to access the application specific resources. Since we are going to use toast, we need an context object. Now inside which I am going to include a try catch block which catches if there is any exception. First, we create an object for the speech configuration using the subscription key and the region. And then using which we create the synthesizer object, which is necessary to call this speak text method, which converts the entered text into a audio. And we store the result in the speech synthesis result object. Now we check the result. If the audio synthesis is completed successfully, we display a toast message to the user that the speech synthesized and saved. If there is any error, we display the message along with the error reason. You can change the toast duration from shorter to longer. So I'm going to set the value as long. Once done, I'm going to include the catch block to catch the exceptions. Before doing that, we have to release the memory or release the resources. So I'm going to close the synthesis result and synthesizer objects. Once done, I'm going to print the stack trace for debugging process inside the catch block. Now we have completed creating our text to speech conversion class. So inside the on click method of the main activity, we are going to call this conversion method. To do that, we need an object for the text to speech conversion class. So first I'm going to create an object and then call the conversion method. Let us try to run the application. Now, once you get some error like update the minimum SDK, select do refactor. Once done, let us try to execute the application again. Now wait for a few minutes. Now you will see an emulator. In the emulator, you will see edit text and a button. Enter some text. When you click this speak button,
Welcome, guys.
you must get the audio output.
Hello, welcome to Text to Speech app.
That's all about this video. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to my channel, Programming Info by GS. Thank you.